All right, you guys, I had to take a break from dating. I had to take a break from dating. And I want to kind of tell you guys why I decided to take a break on dating, right? Dating in my 30s, right? So, one of the main cases was the fact that everything started to feel repetitive, right? It was the same flow, you know what I'm saying? I kept meeting the same kind of women over and over again. And this is another thing too. I just moved up here to up north, right? So I'm from down south, from Alabama, and I just moved up north. And the women up here is different. They like sharks, you know what I'm saying? And I met a lot of women that were kind of like, oh, like what can you do for me kind of situation, right? And it kind of left me with this taste in my mouth, like I'm gonna get where I need to get, and I'm gonna dip. You get what I'm saying? Which is not the great case to have. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was leaning more to the red pill theory, and I used to be the main one judging red pill. I used to be like those guys right there, but I understand now. It's different cultures. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm in America, women up north, they date different. They treat you different. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like me. And then like, okay, let me see what I could do for you, or not even do for you, but let me, you know what I'm saying, let me open up to you. And that's something that I seen over and over again. It was just like this repetitive thing, and I was just like, yo, let me take a break on this. And another thing with that, it was like, okay, like, what's my purpose? Am I really trying to find a relationship? Do I just want companionship? Do I want like a friend right now? Because I just moved up here and I don't know nobody and I'm lonely in a sense. You get what I'm saying? So I was just really, really thinking to myself, like, man, like, okay, like, what are my true intentions with you? Because don't get me wrong, I've met some genuine women out here. And I only been up here going on a year now. But in this time span, I did meet some genuine women. But at the same time, if we being honest and you know, so I'm taking accountability, yo, it was my intentions. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. After a while, you kind of like, yo, I just need a, you know what I'm saying? I just need a insert word. You feel me? Like, and that's just me being honest. And with this, I enjoyed the excitement more than the connection, right? So you know that feeling where you probably go out, yo, you meet a new woman, you just like, you like, yo, like, yeah, let me see how this gonna go. And like those 2 weeks, y'all like building up, you know what I'm saying? And then y'all probably go out and yeah, it was just the excitement, it was the rush. After the 2 weeks, you probably end up having sex. You get what I'm saying? And and it's probably nothing left. It probably just the build up of the excitement, like ooh, like yeah, I fit talk to this. I just met this new woman. Ooh, she cool. Like we texting, we FaceTiming, but you know what your intentions are. You know you really don't see yourself long term with her, but you like yo, I'm putting in this much time, I might as well. You get what I'm saying? And then y'all end up having sex or whatnot, and then you start feeling empty, and you start be like, dang, like what just happened? You know what I'm saying? Like why I keep doing this? And sometimes, man, and sometimes you be minding your own business, and a women probably approach you, and it be the same thing over and over again. You get what I'm saying? And I think this another big reason why I chilled out on the whole dating aspect, because I felt like I was wasting people times. Like I was wasting their time. And when you getting to know someone, usually they'll say like, oh, I was in a long term relationship, this happened, I felt like I wasted my time. And you in your head, you kind of like, dang, but they ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? You probably like that. You probably not like that. But I know for me, I was just like, yo, like, I ain't trying to waste your time. I know what my intentions are. I know I don't see you long term. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to disrespect you like that because you actually cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to have this whole commitment with you right now. Whether it's a year, 2 years, like this is just a 2 month thing for me. And I say 2 months a lot because that usually be my time frame, like the longest. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk to like a woman these days, probably like 2 months, and then I just like I'm good. I'm good. And then it's the rush, like I said previously, it's the rush getting to know another woman. You be minding your own business. It is what it is. I'm being open with you guys. I'm being honest. You know, that's just how my dating life feels. And you may can agree with this, or you may not. You may not. But dating can take up a lot of your energy. Yo, you putting all this energy to these women, you going on these dates, you playing these dates, you're not focused on your goals or whatnot. But I'm talking about from the energy aspect of like, yo, if you get to know someone, they probably say something or something you might not agree with, but you gotta switch up your energy. You gotta be like, how can I say this in a way? You know what I'm saying? That how can I say this in a way that won't offend this person? You know what I'm saying? Or just like not trying to step on somebody's toes. You get what I'm saying? Like having conversations is a energy exchange. You giving your energy to someone. You know what I'm saying? So if you constantly texting, planning dates, getting to know new people, it's a pulling your attention away from your life. You know, other parts of your life and what you're doing. So you gotta protect your energy at all times and focusing on your goals. What you working on? You know, for me, I'm working on my app called theSHFT. You know, the gym of, and I'm working in this YouTube space, right? Making videos not easy, and you have to focus on this. Yeah, I just want to give y'all no anything, you know what I'm saying? Like no BS. Like I'm really putting thought into what I'm saying. I'm really getting the equipment that I need, you know, edited in a certain way that feels true to me. You know what I'm saying? Like color grading, it's something new for me. But all this comes in with my goals. You know what I'm saying? Like what you want, because if you going on date after date, it's no way you can focus on your goals because those weekends, those late night calls, texts, all that taking time away. That's a real thing. It's taking your time away. Another one. I think we all can agree with this one right here. Protecting your peace. And I'm not saying this in a way that you should go and try to, you know, make something happen with the women who probably don't have good energy, you know what I'm saying, or always being disrespectful or something like that. I'm not saying that. But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you being by yourself, the uncertainty of life, you know what I'm saying, it bring peace. You know what I'm saying? You staying by yourself. You got your own crib. You paying your bills. You working your bills on time. Your family good. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that is, it's peace in that. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to get in something that the peace ain't there, because then you're gonna be like dreading the relationship. Then you're gonna be like, like, yo man, I gotta do this. I gotta do that. She calling me. What I'm finna do, man? You get what I'm saying? You could have had a good day, or somebody could be spilling their whole. You know what I'm saying? Like let's say something happened in her job or whatnot. And I'm not saying don't be listening to her or whatnot, but sometimes like if she calling you, telling you about what happened in her job, you probably like, I ain't really trying to hear that right now. Like I just had a good day. Like, but you don't want to be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be disrespectful. Be like, I ain't trying to hear that. You know, real thing. That's a real thing. And me needing to work on myself, like, whether it's therapy, me reading, what I'm saying, before I enter another relationship, like a serious relationship. I ain't talking about just like dating right now. I'm talking about just relationship, like a true relationship. Let's say I get past the dating phase, right? I know, like, hindsight, I need to work on myself, like still work on myself, because I'm trying to have the best version of myself. And I know this sounds cliche, but it's true. I need to figure out aspects of my life that I'm not looking into, or maybe I can better enhance, you know what I'm saying? With whether it's my communication, because I ain't saying I'm the best communicator. Even though you go to therapy and whatnot, yeah, they help you out, but it's a build up with that also. Excuse me. It's a build up with that also. You gotta go for a while. You gotta go through some sessions to really grasp what they say. You just ain't gonna catch everything within a month. You probably went to like 4 sessions. Nah, you gotta go to more. You gotta like really like lean into it, and keep working on yourself. Do stuff on your own time too. Meditate, pray, whatever that is to bring you peace, what I'm saying, or a pattern that you recognize that you're doing, whether it's eating clean, whether it's like something as simple as cleaning up your own place, like working on yourself, understanding, your environment. That's super important. That's super important. And I want to say this one right here. Taking a break is not giving up on love, right? It's not. I'm not giving up on love. I'm not saying like, oh, I never find the women that I desire. I'm not saying that. But I know taking a break will probably change my perspective on things. I know that in due time, everything will come, what I'm saying, that I need and that I want. It might not be on my time to be like, all right, tomorrow I want to find my wife or something like that, what I'm saying, or just talk to anyone. It feel like I'm fumbling on my words on this because I'm trying to give you guys a true insight of how I'm feeling when I say like taking a break is not giving up on love. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to force anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to force nothing. I just want it to come natural. You know what I'm saying? And it just allow it to happen. You know? And this is gonna be my last one, right? This is gonna be my last one. It's the whole aspect of what I want when I start dating again. You know, making a list about it, praying to God about it, allowing it to come into my life, right? Having clear intentions, you know, boundaries, having those boundaries in the early beginnings, letting her know how I feel about things. Not like letting things linger on, like get to the gritty of it right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Right then and there. And everybody know what they want. Everybody know what they want. And I feel like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm trying to find the words for this right here, but I ain't got the answers. If you made this far, and I know you heard my list, like I don't got the answers for this last one. And it's the realest thing ever. Like I'm trying to like come off the dome or my words, but I'm fumbling so much that I realize in real time. Like I'm like, I thought about this, but yeah, I honestly don't have the answers. I just want a woman that I can be myself around, I feel comfortable around, and she feel the same about me. So yeah, this is just an honest talk. This is just being real. So if you made this far, thank you so much for hearing me out. Make sure you like and subscribe. Tell a friend about me. Write in the comments how you feel about this, about your dating life. I'm very eager to hear that. And thank you guys so much for communicating with me. You know, I think I got 24 subscribers right now, and I'm very thankful for each and every one of you. And that's all I have. Peace.